It seems the tables have turned.
Teenage savages go wild in a juvenile jungle of lust and lawlessness.
It seems the tables have turned again.
If Elvis and Buddy Holly are the Cain and Abel of rock and roll, and Bruce Springsteen is Zachariah, Iggy Pop is Methuselah, and of course Neil Young is the wise prophet Ezekiel.
Hey, Scott! I'm on drugs!
I've had my head under a petticoat or two.
Quick, man! Cling tenaciously to my buttocks!
Both of them?
Damn truckers.
Oh, it ain't always easy doing Mother Nature's work.
They see us on stage with tight trousers. We've got, armadillos in our trousers. I mean, it's really quite frightening, the size.
In the words of AC/DC, we roll tonight to the guitar bite. And for those about to rock, I salute you.
It has begun.
Hey kids, are your parents in bed? Because it's time again for the Turning the Tables podcast.
What episode are we on now?
I think it's 14.
Is it?
I think it's 14.
Something like that.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But
Appreciate you guys tuning in again.
Soundtrack month barrels on. With this we got soundtrack to heavy metal.
Classic.
Ton of classic rock tracks on this one. We're gonna keep this intro short and sweet before we fuck it up like usual.
Yeah,
and
I don't even
just tell you to email us.
About.
Yeah, just tell you to email us nude pictures at turningthetablespod@gmail.com. You know the drill for that one. Also, check out Instagram. Search for Turning the Tables Podcast. And now we'll drop the needle. How do you feel about that? Got anything to say?
Well, no, you interrupted me every time I tried to say something, so fuck you.
All right, good.
Let's just drop the needle.
All right.
So I mean, Mickey Rourke, man. Like,
dude, I watched Angel Heart today.
I was gonna watch it last night, but I didn't.
Have you never seen it?
No.
Dude, it's great for nothing else. Then there's a sex scene with Lisa Bonet, who's like that black chick that's in High Fidelity, you know?
Yeah.
And it's such a good sex scene too.
Yeah. This is a good one.
No, the one from Angel Heart, which you haven't seen. But
I'm just stoned.
Yeah. But the weird thing about
with you.
The weird thing about the scene, it's still hot to me somehow, and she happens to have armpit hair, which is a drag. But at the same time, it's the first time ever it didn't take me out of the scene. You know, I wasn't like, Jesus.
Yeah, it's like you said earlier. It's weird. It must be weird seeing Mickey Rourke
when he's young
he's
and
a normal guy.
When he looks like that, yeah, because you're like, dude, what's become of you?
Yeah, what happened to him?
Dude,
what actually happened to his face? Because, I don't know, you gotta be a crazy fucking guy to just, like, to me, the most terrifying thing ever would be going into surgery and knowing that they're gonna cut your face off and reassemble it in a weird way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, when you put this puzzle back together, is it gonna look right?
Yeah.
You know? Like, dude,
to me, it's like anytime someone gets plastic surgery on their face, it never looks good.
Me, I feel the exact same way. Like, I've never seen a woman with like a lot of like facial plastic surgery and been like, she looks much better.
You don't even need a lot. It's like a facelift can make you look weird.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's true.
It's like, I don't get it. It's like, you do it to try to look better, but you just end up looking like a doll.
I mean, you know who, fuck's her name from Dirty Dancing? Jennifer Grey? Have you seen her? She got a nose job since that movie. You would not even be able to tell that that's her.
Really?
She looks like an entirely different person just by changing her nose.
Check that out.
It's like I'll see if I can look it up. But yeah, man, and it's like I personally thought she looked better before the nose job. But I'll let you decide.
I mean, they always do. Or you know what looks the worst?
I mean, she looks good at.
Dude.
Huh?
Lip injections?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, those never, ever, ladies, if you're listening, those never, ever, ever look good.
Yeah, have you ever once seen them even look okay?
No.
Yeah, they look fucked every time. Alright, hold on.
Every single time. I don't get it. It's like, why can't you just be satisfied with yourself?
Yeah.
I get changing little things, but it's like, just, you know.
I mean,
It's like we put so much energy into being perfect, and it's just, in the end, you look ridiculous.
I mean, here's her in like the 80s.
Oh, she's pretty.
Yeah, and then she doesn't look bad after it. It's just not even the same person.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking weird how
It's like
much.
your nose was fine, man.
Yeah, I preferred it. It was a cute nose. Why'd you do? What made you do that?
Yeah, but anyways, going back to Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Dude, well,
I feel like he must have gotten one, and then like wasn't happy with it. And Michael Jackson did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Until he's just got a clip-on nose now.
Yeah, like you're saying, like somebody fix my face. Yeah.
We've done all we can, sir.
Yeah. God damn it! I feel like
So
every
you've had
time.
36 surgeries. We can't do anymore.
Every
Your
time-
face can't take it.
Every time after surgery, you know his face is bandaged, and he just like sticks out a hand and it's like, man. You're like, now wait a minute, you gotta let the wounds heal. He's like, man. And then he opens it, looks at himself, and he's just like, no.
Sir, we've had the world's best surgeon.
You blew it.
It's Ben Carson.
Yeah.
We took out your brain and did a few things to it too.
We jostled some. You're not the same man. I can tell. You're like. Looks like you took Mickey Rourke and Frankensteined him into a weird thing.
Oh man, who else has had some really ridiculous looking surgeries?
Oh man, there's. It's funny, China. It looks a lot much different.
Yeah.
You know what?
But I feel like she's had surgery like to begin with.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean?
I feel like she was born of surgery.
Just a creature that we're working on in a test tube.
They animated her out of different silicone pieces.
Just built a warrior.
Dude, let me ask you something. Do you think you could? Do you think you could be a rock star? Do you think you could live and survive that life?
Not for very long. I would self-destruct pretty quick.
Yeah, dude, I'd end up within weeks.
Yeah.
If I made it big, being a fucking, I'd end up.
Honestly, I couldn't handle fame like that.
Yeah,
I really couldn't. I really
I'd just
could
be
not.
instantly. I'd just be like a bloated, like strung out meatloaf type character, dying on the toilet. Like,
I would just get like, I would not want to leave my house. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's true. I'm not even talking about the fame. I'm just, well, yeah, I guess the fame. The thing
That
of.
just comes with it. You know
Well,
what
the
I mean?
thing of like everywhere you go, someone's like, "Dude, let's fucking rage.
Can we get a
Like,
picture?
let's do
Like,
a line."
I'm good
Yeah.
with it.
Like, no, that's what I mean. Every drug guy in the world is like, you're the guy he offers drugs to. If he sees, he's like, "Bro, your sophomore effort was like, it really spoke to me, man. You want to do some blow?" And you're like, "Oh yeah." I mean, I just did blow with that other guy. That's
Yeah.
my sophomore album, but.
It's like I know myself well enough to know that I couldn't handle it for long.
Yeah, dude. I'd fuck every chick that I saw.
I'd probably make one really good album and then just never think anything's good enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just wither away.
No, that's what I mean. I could make a genius thing, and I'd probably still be like, man, I suck at everything. That's what's weird about it.
It would just drive me crazy for the rest of my life. You know?
Yeah. Which sort of ties into another thing I was thinking about. That is like, you know, obviously we're listening to the heavy metal soundtrack, right?
Yes.
Great rock and roll soundtrack.
A lot of memories to this one.
Yeah.
Well,
but,
not
and if you've seen the film, you know one of the themes of it's like one of the themes a lot of movies have where it's like a theme of like being the chosen one. You know what I mean? Where it's like I've never really noticed how many movies that's in, and now it's like I'm not exactly sure I like it as a theme because it's like, fuck you, you're the chosen one. You're the greatest. We all get it. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, why do they always make that the hero? You know?
That's true.
And then like also
the Highlander. He was the chosen one.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been chosen for anything. You know?
Let alone the Highlander.
And if I was, I'd blow it. Like, oh man, I've never even to be chosen by like a villain, you know, for him to change your life or something.
Yeah.
Like I wish the Lochnar would float out of the closet and be like, you know, like, yeah, I'm here. I finally revealed myself from the shadows. You're like, the fuck are you? He's like, the fuck am I? I'm the thing that's orchestrating your pain. You're like, what? You're like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, it started off way back when you were a child, I replaced all your vitamins with candy, making you fat. Ensuring that you would have, insecurities.
Yeah. You know,
And then
talking
I,
about that, I've been reading up
And
on
then after
like,
that, I made your father leave at an early age, ensuring your fear of rejection. My plan was almost complete.
you know, I've been reading on like old fairy tales. Like,
Then I
dude,
made
those
your
are
first
fucked up.
girlfriend crazy through systematic chemical imbalance changes
Yeah,
to scar you for life. All right, man, I'm done with it. So,
Now I don't even want to say what I was gonna say. You blew it, man.
come on,
Nope.
come on, dude,
No.
don't do this. Doing a podcast. Do not
Well,
begin this.
as I was saying, you know, I've been reading, looking at old fairy tales, like, and the roots of like Red Riding Hood, and dude, a lot of them are really fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Grimm brothers kind of cleaned them up.
Yeah.
You know, they've just been washed down over the years, but
Just-
the juniper tree, that one's fucked up, dude.
I'm not even familiar with that one now.
Basically, stepmother, of course, because it's always an evil stepmother. You know, nobody
I'm
likes
fucking your
stepmother.
father.
Yeah. Do you think that ties into why nobody likes stepmothers now?
I don't know.
Just a repressed thing from hearing all these stories.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyways, stepmother, you know,
Maybe they do. I don't know.
little boy comes in, she's like, do you want an apple? And he's like, hell yeah, I'll take an apple. Give me
Yeah.
that fucking apple.
Why
She
wouldn't I
gives
want
it
an
to
apple?
him, and as he's reaching for it, she throws him into a trunk, slams it down, and cuts his head off.
Oh, drag for him.
And kind of puts him back together and sits him on his chair. And little girl comes in, she's like, what's up with him? You know,
Yeah.
something ain't right with him. She's like, I don't know. Why don't you just smack him and find out? Smacked him, head falls off.
She
And
feels
the
like she
stepmom's
did it.
like, we'll keep this between you and me. And then, you know what we'll do with him? We'll just make him into a stew.
Dude,
Yeah.
this is a
So
fairy tale?
yes, it's called the juniper tree.
God damn.
She makes him into a stew and feeds it to his dad. Of course, his dad's like, only I can eat this stew,
Yeah.
because I'm a man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he eats it and he's eating his son.
Yeah, then he's like, God.
Even Hansel and Gretel, it's like their parents basically dropped him off in a forest.
Yeah.
Some
She
weird
gives it
witch
to him,
came
she's
along.
Like, all right, now the main ingredient in this stew is your dog. Shut up, bitch! Man is talking. I'm gonna eat this stew, and then you can tell me what's in it. That's how a man runs
But
his house.
so many of those stories are fucked up. You know, Little Red Riding Hood, that one's like 2,600 years old. You ever see Freeway?
Christ wrote that one.
Freeway, Reese
Oh
Witherspoon?
yeah, dude, that movie's
That's
awesome.
Red Riding Hood.
I know. That's like an updated, like
she doesn't
a
take
more
shit
modern
in that
version
movie.
of Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
I like that Kiefer Sutherland is
Yeah.
the big bad wolf.
Yeah.
He's crazy in that
Yeah.
actually. That's
But
a
you know
fucking-
what? She doesn't take shit.
No. And Reese Witherspoon is very sexy in that. She's like younger Reese Witherspoon, even though she never ages. That woman is timeless.
Yeah.
Like, why doesn't
What is
she
she doing?
change?
What's her secret
Yeah.
sauce?
Exactly. She has
Because other people just... Some people age well, some people just age really
She probably
bad.
just eats fetuses or something.
Yeah.
Something weird like that.
Could be.
So in the background too, I'm gonna play for you, because I was to prepare for watching this, or for doing this album. I was watching the movie. I put in the special features, and there's like just slides of, because originally Heavy Metal was a magazine, like Heavy Metal magazine. Actually started in like France, and it was brought over to the U.S. and it didn't sell that well for a while. But you know who brought it back to life?
Who's that?
The creator of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'd like to read those. You know,
They're awesome.
They're pretty dark.
They are.
When
They're
you go
really
back to the
dark, and they're
originals.
not like anything like the turtles you've seen.
Well, Michael Bay kind of ruined the Ninja Turtles for the next
Yeah,
generation.
but I mean,
think.
like, even the turtles that you knew from like the 80s or 90s or whatever were like,
yeah,
they just made it for kids when they brought it to TV. It was a fucked up comic book, and no one really ever talks about that.
it's like Biker Mice from Mars.
Oh yeah,
Remember
I
those?
that show.
Yeah.
Forgot all about those guys too.
Those never caught on.
I got one of those for my birthday for my grandma before I even knew what it was. She's like, "Hey, look, they say the kids like it." And it was like a toy of them, and it was like the mouse with like the half metal thing on his
Yeah.
head, and he was like a motorcycle.
Yeah,
that
they
makes
have
him go
antennas?
fast. Yeah, Biker Mice from Mount.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, some of these. Anyway, that's what I was gonna get to. One of the special features on the DVD is they show you slides of every cover of every issue of Heavy Metal magazine, and we're watching that in the background now. which some of them are really awesome, man. If you guys get a chance, Google the Heavy Metal magazine because it's really awesome artwork. And that's like how they made the movie.
Yeah, the movie's just I don't know. None of it really makes any sense, and it's just ridiculous and out there.
Yeah, but that's what's cool about it. It's like it doesn't have any arc or anything.
Yeah.
It's like
it's just shit's happening.
That's what they were talking
on
about
the
in the
screen.
documentary I was watching about it, like the special features. It's like interesting because all the stories in the magazine were like that too, where it's like there's no real ending, and it's just characters that deal with a thing, and then it doesn't. There's an ending that you don't really know what happens to them, but it's like somehow you feel
it's
satisfied.
Just,
somehow you feel satisfied.
This green orb is like traveling through time or something like that.
Which is the Lochnar that I was talking about earlier.
It's an evil green orb.
Yeah, I like movies where the evil is just it's just pure evil.
Exactly. It's just a thing.
It doesn't even have a shape. Basically, it's just like a green orb.
Yeah, this movie was great. Not only because of the artwork, but because it was just like
so many animated tits.
Yeah. It was just so out there, with the two aliens like just snorting coke all the time. Their noses turn into vacuums.
This is pretty interesting too.
Coke.
The voices of a lot of people in this movie are like Harold Ramis and Eugene Levy and like John Candy and shit.
Oh, yeah, I know John Candy.
Which is like I found out today too that the reason for that is because the very same studio where they were shooting the movie Stripes, they were making Heavy Metal, and all those guys would pop in every so often and be like, "What are you guys making?" And they'd be like, "Dude, this looks awesome," and like they'd be like, "Dude, let me do some voices and shit," and like they have a lot of voices of like all the guys doing them that they didn't use, like Bill Murray and like but like they just never used a lot of them. But I think Bill Murray only did one. I'm not even sure if he did one, but he was at the studio. But anyway, John Candy, that's what they do. He'd be shooting Stripes, and then he'd pop in there, and they'd give him random lines that they wrote throughout the day, and he'd read them, and he had no idea what stories he was in and shit until he saw it. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I picked up one of the original movie posters for this movie.
That was a fucking awesome buy.
Yeah, I mean it's in shitty condition, but
it's
it still
like a
looks
vintage
sweet.
ass poster. It's like an original. That makes it cool. Just this artwork, it's like, and the way they put it to like this soundtrack when they made it a movie. Just, dude, there's no real like animation like that anymore. That kind of like
nothing's like hand drawn anymore. Like when this was made, there were no computers to do all this shit. Everything was hand drawn, slide by slide.
Yeah. Oh, let's take a break, man. That's the end of that side. I didn't even realize. We'll come back in a sec.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I like how every time you hand me your iPad to use, you're like, hang on a minute. Then you have to delete the porn that you watch.
Well, I tell you exactly what I'm doing. But
yeah, I know. But it's just funny because it's like, we should just
That's what they were made for, man.
It's always right before when we're podcasting. We should just look at the last porn you watched.
I don't know about the exact videos.
Yeah, you don't want
It gets dark, you know?
Yeah. You can tell the story like it's a funny thing you saw, but sometimes it's darker than advertised.
Yeah.
But, dude.
Honestly, it's mostly the same shit. You know what I mean? I really don't venture out in anything really that crazy.
I don't do it to jack, but I do it to explore.
Oh, for sure.
You get
Like, when it's
curious,
me and you sitting here,
morbidly curious about weird porn that's out there.
honestly, I feel like there's almost so much weird shit out there that I don't even want to know what's out there.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, like, looking back, it's like, this is the first, Heavy Metal was the first movie I ever saw animated tits in.
I don't think I saw this movie until the South Park episode came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. I
don't
saw
even
this
think
when I was a
knew
kid.
it. Yeah.
Like, when I probably shouldn't have been watching it, but
Oh,
that's what made it so
absolutely
cool.
not. Yeah.
It was awesome.
Sure, you're like, oh,
You're
animated
like,
tits.
Animated tits, and
They're
it's
huge.
gory, and the,
Yeah.
like, what's, this is like, music my, like, dad would listen to or
Yeah.
something? This is cool. Yeah, you know? That's, like, one thing my dad was good for, is, like, he'd sort of be like, you know, here's a cool thing that you should know about, and then he'd be like, you know, but it's not for kids, so, like, don't watch it. Like, well, I'm gonna go drink in the garage, you know? It's on TV, don't look at it, you know? And I'd be like, damn, I'm watching heavy metal, and I have a boner. But now it's
That
funny.
movie was pretty fucking violent. I don't really think about it.
What if you were, like a cartoon dude? You could fuck any cartoon? Who would you fuck?
Oh, man. Like, any cartoon, like, what does that include? Like,
If any of them. You could go rail Hey Arnold's best friend Gerald in the butt if that's what you want to do. Grab him by that tall ass hair.
I don't know, man. That's tough.
Not my choice, by the way, just an example. You know, I gotta do some, while we talk about this, I gotta do some private investigating through Google. Because before I admit it, I gotta look back at childhood cartoons. Even just for the funny factor.
I don't know,
Marge Simpson?
Marge Simpson, huh?
No, I'm just saying. I forgot who I was gonna. Oh yeah. You know,
Email us. What cartoon character would you like to fuck?
yeah, and tell us
If you
why.
could- If you suddenly found yourself in Toonville and you were a cartoon,
Yeah. Or
who would you be?
You could be a tune.
Who would you
could
be hitting on
You
first?
could be a human too if you want. You could Who Framed Roger Rabbit it.
Yeah, you can
know?
do that.
If that's what you want to do. What? Yeah. Tell us what cartoon you'd fuck and what shape they'd be in and what shape you'd be in.
Because we all know you have one.
You, even if you're not gonna admit it, you definitely. Especially girls. If you're just into amorphous dicks coming out of. Oh, you know who I. You know who I had a crush on when I was a kid? Who was a cartoon character? Which is strange because she's half dog. Is the chick from a Goofy movie?
Yeah.
Her name was Roxanne, and she was
Roxanne
sexy.
banging.
She was sexy if you were a
Yeah.
Goofy character.
Yeah.
Look at her. Looking at pictures of her right now. She is goddamn.
For sure.
You know what I mean? If you're a Goofy character,
Yeah.
look at her here. That's a good shot.
That was a good movie, by the way.
She's always like twirling her hair and biting her lips and shit. And look at her, dude. She's got hips.
Yeah.
She's shapely.
Curvy.
She's a
Yeah.
curvy girl. There's like you in cartoon form, like, hey, what's up?
I still don't have
Yeah,
one yet.
this. She had sexy mannerisms to me for a
Yeah,
cartoon. I was like,
for sure.
She just like twirls her hair and like, goddamn. I don't know what it is about shit like that. Sometimes a really weird thing a person does can make you want to fuck them. You know?
I don't know, man.
I was in a line behind like a 50-year-old lady.
If I was
the
a
other day.
cartoon, I'd probably fuck the Little Mermaid in whatever fishy hole she's got.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just put it in a gill.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't breathe when it's that deep. You're like,
She was pretty,
there's your
man.
lung.
She's wearing like, just like a bra of seashells.
Yeah. Then she gets legs for a minute, and
Yeah.
then she has a puss, but she can't
That's true.
speak, and then you're like,
It's true.
no, I was in line behind like a 50-year-old woman the other day, and she was like buying a bottle of wine that I could tell she was gonna drink alone, and I just thought for a split second, like, what if I could fuck her? And then I was like, why did I even think about that? I didn't want to fuck her, but I thought about it for a second. You know, she wasn't even like that good looking. I mean, she was kind of milfy, but
Yeah.
I've seen, better. I don't know why my mind went there.
It always does, man. That's what we're built for.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
We're built for making more humans. That's what it's really what we do if you get right down to the nuts and bolts.
You're functioning on instinct. Channel your anger and your rage. Got no. These fucking. I'm telling you guys, Google the fucking magazine covers because they're awesome. I can't.
Oh, dude, just remember one. The witch in Sleeping Beauty.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Oh, when she turns into like not witch form, when she's like a.
No, when she's.
Oh, she's like the evil queen.
Yeah, Maleficent.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
It's a good
for
one,
sure.
dude. Yeah, she's a tall drink of water. That one too. Oh,
Pre-dragon.
Yeah.
No dragon.
What about Angelina Jolie when she was?
I never seen the movie.
I didn't see that one either, but
It looked pretty bad.
I mean that's what she looked like. That's like,
Oh, for sure.
damn. I think we should actually watch this. Probably sucks, but there's actually some sexy Maleficent Halloween costumes. Okay, that was her. She's looking a little green. Now that I look back.
Yeah, she kind of looks like Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, she looks more like Kris Jenner. You know. What about the Beast? Could you fuck the Beast? Like if he had a sweet ass personality, like had a good ass record collection or something. It's in like a Def Leppard shirt. It's like, you like Winwood? I got him live in Colorado in '68. Like, Winwood in '68? I don't know if the dates line up. He's like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, I'm just
What about,
stoned.
dude, the Hunchback of Notre Dame? Could you fuck him?
Interesting
Although
tidbit.
Esmeralda. Babe.
Fucking, she's hot as fuck in that movie, too, for a cartoon. That's a good one, man. I'm gonna look her up right now.
No, I'm talking the Hunchback.
No, I could not
him.
fuck Quasi.
No?
I'm telling you right now. I don't know. I don't care how he whined and dined me.
What if Esmeralda watched naked? Would you do it then? With the hopes that she might jump in?
Still probably no. I don't want to be in that sandwich. Terrifying, dude.
It would be terrifying because you got like.
Look at her, man.
Oh, for sure.
Burning green eyes. That's why she drove that priest so mad.
Yeah.
He sang that song about fire or something. He's like, now I've gotta kill a gypsy. I don't think it went like that at all, though. That sounded like Morrissey. This is the new one from Morrissey. Now I gotta kill a gypsy. Now I gotta kill a gypsy. This is like where they're rendering like Disney princesses as like real humans. They always turn out sexy.
Yeah.
Like I always liked Belle. She always
Belle,
read a lot, you know. I was like, I like to read.
Yeah. Book nerd.
Here's a picture someone drew of her getting under that Lord Frollo's gown. Peeking under.
Oh, what's the dialogue say? It's in
some other language, French or something.
No, she says something, and then he's like, not quite. It's hard though.
I can't see what she's saying. It's too blurry.
She wouldn't.
No,
She's
she
better
wouldn't.
than that.
She's better than that. Yeah, he resorts to trying to kill her because she won't go under his gown, which is I don't blame her because that guy was creepy as shit. Dude, that guy's voice is hilarious too. And he's like an
I haven't seen the
narrator
movie
for stuff.
recently enough to.
I'm gonna look up his name real quick. Why is this like porn music all of a sudden? Hey, you're tuning into the smooth sounds of K102.6, Kansas City. Is your dick out? Mine sure is. And it's heavy tonight.
Now what we're gonna do is let you listen to Esmeralda.
Getting railed by Quasimodo, who is in this version retarded, deaf and blind in one eye, like the original story. How did they make a kids movie out of that, dude? That
I don't
story
know.
is so fucked up.
Yeah, it is
It took me actually like years to read it too, dude. Here's pictures of him from like live action movies if they made of him. They always make him look fucked up.
And really, the gargoyles, it's like they weren't there. He was just fucking insane or something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I mean, they didn't sing and dance in the book. I mean, he just talked to him, or like he didn't even talk to him. He just imagined that he was talking to him. They didn't really say anything either. They were just like, "We're sad too." It's like he's not even. Honestly, he's not even a big part of the book.
No.
He's like a side character. But anyway, what was I looking up? Oh, the guy's who does Lord Frollo's voice.
Oh, dude, Pocahontas. I wouldn't let John Smith. I wouldn't let him anywhere near her.
Yeah. Fuck you, John Smith.
She's better than that.
I work with a guy named John Smith.
Everybody's named John Smith.
It's the most
How many
common.
Johns?
I feel like your name
Smith did you know?
I should investigate him. I feel like your name's John Smith if you're running from something.
It's like John Smith.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get any whiter than that.
No. Why can't I find the guy? It's like, oh, I forgot. Demi Moore was the voice of Esmeralda.
That could explain a lot.
Yeah.
She was sexy back in the day. She still is.
Oh, here we go. Tony Jay is the guy that does the voice of Frollo, and I'm gonna see if I can find a video of him talking because his voice is so fucking funny. Tony Jay reel. Let's see what it yields for us.
Oh yeah, he like narrates a bunch of History Channel shit.
Taking care of the gypsies, one by one. And yet, for all my success, they have thrived. I believe they have a safe haven within the walls of this very city. A nest.
How do you think he fucks?
I don't know, like,
he's like, lick my balls.
Yeah.
One by one.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Can you not talk so much? God damn it! I can't believe
making
I'm
it
doing
weird.
this. Dude, yeah, for sure, Pocahontas. And they say the movie Avatar was just supposed to be Pocahontas. Did you fuck one of those big blue bastards?
Oh, absolutely.
Could you link tails and just like come? Is that how they do it?
I
They just
guess
link
so.
tails and then one of them's like,
Yeah.
sorry, that was quick. It's my first time.
Yeah.
You know what? Have you ever seen the movie Heartbreakers?
Sounds familiar.
I've never really saw it, but I was watching part of it the other day, and it's got like Jennifer Love Hewitt and Sigourney Weaver, and they're like a mother-daughter team of like con artists who like entrance guys into wanting to fuck them until finally wanting to get married to do it. And they take all their money and shit.
Really?
But they both
Is
look
it good?
yeah, well, not really, but they both look sexy as fuck in a lot of scenes in that movie.
Really?
They both have pretty good bodies, like even Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah. She was really pretty back then.
She was
Alien?
yeah, when she's in her
Ripley?
panties.
Yeah.
At the end, the panties scene.
Ripley.
Oh my god. Forgot all about
Ripley's
that.
like iconic.
Yeah,
With
she-
science fiction, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. That's an old school sexy shot. Those are like tiny panties too. If they're about to just fly off at any point.
Yeah, those
But-
are space panties for
Yeah.
sure. What kind of panties you wear in space?
Yeah. Her ass is like, she just has plumber ass right there, and she's bending over. But for some reason, you're like, oh. Oh, I'm gonna look up. I was talking about, dude. Could you fuck a chick that had, armpit hair?
I could probably.
You could?
Yeah, depends on like. Yeah, I don't know.
I've probably done it. I just don't know.
I'm never really looking at their armpits, but
Yeah.
I feel like I would if there was like an afro coming out of it.
Yeah, because like I'm looking at Lisa Bonet, who I think is really hot, and if she had armpit hair and I still wanted to fuck her, maybe not as against armpit hair as I thought I was. I don't want it.
Yeah.
That messy hair, I don't know what it is about that. She's looking kind of old now, but even still.
But you know what I couldn't get over is leg hair.
Leg hair, yeah. Why is
No way.
that? Oh god. That's way worse. That just
You know, every once in a while you'll be at a restaurant. I think we talked about
Yeah,
this.
we did
in one of the
talk about
like
this.
the first podcast.
yeah.
The chick at that one restaurant with the hairy legs.
Fuck, no one can get through that one anyway. That was a bad episode. We can rehash that chick. I've had her wait on me several times, and every time I'm sort of like not hungry.
Yeah.
She brings the food, you know.
Yeah.
In fact, one time I was wearing shorts and she got close to me to deliver the food, and her leg rubbed against my leg, and I didn't eat a thing. Few bites of egg and went home. Over-tipped and went home and just took a shower. Shaved my legs. Needed a change. You know what?
Why does that guy just have like a weird saw blade for a hand?
I don't know, yeah. We got heavy metal scenes playing in the background now. She's sword fighting with that guy at the end of the movie, and he just has a saw blade for a hand. I never did question that before. But why would you question what's happening in heavy metal?
That's true.
I like that there's a full scene of her just getting naked and then putting clothes on.
Yeah.
Just because it's sexy. You like watch
for
her
sure.
like dump a little bit of water on herself, like she's bathing, and then just.
She don't take no shit either, man.
No. She kicks ass too. Killed that
shit.
fucking guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're just watching heavy metal now.
We're listening to the soundtrack, and that's all it is. It's a
all it-
soundtrack in a movie.
Why not, man? You know what? I think we somehow made it to the end of another side. Maybe this isn't going to be so hard after all. Stay tuned. So we have the movie Heartbreakers pulled up in the background now, just so I can show you.
You're right, man. Sigourney Weaver looking
Yeah.
good.
She's just in a ball gown right now, but she's about to tear it off violently.
Oh, Ray Liotta, huh?
Yeah.
He's a lucky victim?
Yeah.
Does he say motherfucker at this scene?
He has
'Cause if
to
he
at
doesn't,
least
he's
once.
doing it wrong.
Motherfucker! At least once a movie
Yeah.
he has. Damn. Like, her body's good. She's wearing a weird thing. Like some kind
Yeah,
of weird
it's like,
lingerie.
why? Yeah.
A full body weird lingerie thing. Look at her tits, man. I don't She is actually pretty good looking in this. Let's continue on. I'm gonna see where. Oh, there's Jennifer Love Hewitt's ass.
Jennifer Love Hewitt,
She was a
another Fox.
real babe back in the day, man. Have you ever seen the movie Can't Hardly Wait?
No.
Dude, you gotta see that. It's a fucking classic. Yeah.
There's a lot of movies I haven't seen.
I mean,
to be honest.
you probably won't like it now that you have never seen it, but it's just it's so funny because it's like such a 90s, just about like a 90s house party. It's all 90s music and shit, and they're like 90s high schooler dude. It's just Seth
I'll check it
Green's
out.
in it.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. Well, I'm fast forwarding to another scene where
So what if they're trying to? Okay, so they seduce these guys.
Yeah,
and get them to marry them, and then they divorce them or something, and take all their money.
Yeah, basically their whole thing is they're conning them out of money. I don't really know. I didn't actually watch the movie. Just, noticed that they both look pretty sexy in it. Sigourney Weaver looks all like dominatrixy right there. Still sexy though. Anyway,
You know what movie she didn't look that good in was Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Until she became like Zool.
Yeah.
Then
she was sexy.
Yeah.
It's true.
You gotta add a twist, and then she's sexy. Why don't we just entertain you by perusing Netflix as we speak to you?
I got some Journey, yeah.
Yeah. That's soft.
I feel like we should be watching a Humane Society commercial right now.
Do they have any on here? No? Thank God.
Just like,
dude,
puppies with,
what a way to ruin your day
just
every
a pile
time.
of puppies, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what a...
Burning it on fire. Just Journey playing in the background.
Yeah. You're
These
just like,
pets could have been saved. I'm the guy from Journey.
donate $5 a month,
Yeah.
and these dogs will stop burning. Right now they're burning because you haven't donated. It's your fault.
Yeah, and that's what they make you feel like.
Yeah, I
And
know.
it's good. It works.
Yeah, it
I haven't
does.
donated, so it hasn't worked that well, but
Well, it makes
definitely
you feel
works to make you feel like a shit.
It makes
man.
you feel like shit, and that's really what they're going for.
Basically, you see this commercial, and you just go immediately to bed and listen to this song. And just eyes wide open on the pillow.
You just go into a fetal position.
Yeah.
A fetal position in the shower, weeping. People are like, "I need to get in there." You're like, "I'm washing."
Never did like Journey that much. Never been a Journey guy.
I like Journey, but I don't know. I'm not sure I genuinely like them.
Yeah.
I like them as
Like-
like their Journey.
Yeah, exactly. They're
Yeah.
classics, but
Yeah.
I can see how they were good back in the day. But
I mean, they're a classic. Like, dude, there's so many funny like 80s hair metal band guys now that are nowhere. You know, like
Yeah.
nowhere guys that just look so. Oh man. Like it's the Skid Row guy. You seen that guy?
yeah, or the Twisted Sister guy,
Yeah.
D. Snyder.
Yeah. Or Alice Cooper. I like
Yeah.
Alice Cooper though. He does like that radio show and it's pretty
Yeah.
good. He like, or Nikki Sixx he does a kind of a good one too, where it's like he just like tells like he's a bag of shit and he'll just tell a story about how he's a bag of shit and then he'll be like, all right, now I'm gonna play like Def Leppard or something. I mean, it's just cool. I don't know. Let those guys.
Or even look at fucking Axl Rose.
Oh well, fuck that guy. I don't even know where he is or care.
Yeah.
Fuck, I know he's still playing like fucking.
Whatever he's doing, he's a piece of shit.
It's so funny to like watch the guy from Skid Row, like Sebastian Bach. Like you can see videos of him just like young and in shape, rock star guy, just killing it somewhere. Then you see him, and he looks like someone's fat old dad.
Yeah.
and he's just like kind of pissed
Or
to
it's
be
like,
there. But he's still fucking killing it when he's singing.
Really?
Yeah.
Or look at Bret Michaels.
Oh,
What a piece of shit, dude.
dude, I saw that guy when I was in Vegas. I didn't see him play. I saw him on the street.
Really?
Like he was buying a hat, of all things.
Was it
I
a
didn't say
cowboy hat?
anything
Like I imagine like a white suede cowboy cap.
Honestly, I didn't even look at the hat. I was just
Cowboy
like,
hat.
oh, this fucking asshole buying a hat. I never liked that guy. I didn't even like their music at all, ever.
No. He's just on a bunch of like reality TV shows. And
Yeah,
it's
like-
like, really, dude?
Dude, he is the worst one, too. He was on Rock of Love.
Yeah. Oh God.
Where it's like, this is a game show where I find as many...
I fuck all these women and marry none of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna find as many chicks willing to fuck and stick them in a room. I'm gonna act like I'm only gonna fuck one, so it pisses them all off, but I'm gonna fuck them all. And then you're just like, the fuck? And they're all just like, so I had my date with Brett last night, and
It went
we
really well. We
fucked.
fucked to
Yeah.
the next girl.
I ate his jizz, and I think he really likes me.
Yeah.
And then it's like, now it's like the next girl's like, so I tried anal for the first time with Brett last night, and I did. And the other girl's like, you bitch.
I don't think any of the other girls swallow.
Yeah, she just cracks his Grammy over her head or something. Fucking goddamn reality shows.
You can talk about 80s hair metal guys that are fucking desperate for work all day. I feel like now.
Yeah, that's a drag for those fellas. Fucking dude.
I just feel like the way people listen to music now is just different. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah, it is.
people are producing themselves, and it's like, you know, you can find anything you want anytime you want.
Yeah, you can.
You know, back it was just what was ever on the radio.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what you heard.
Yeah, it'd be cool if like it was still. I don't know. I don't know. Music's not. I guess it just did kind of evolve into a different thing, you know. Which is almost better, really. I mean, it sucks if you're the artist, but if you really
It's
think
way
about it,
easier now to get your music
if you really
out
think
there.
about it as like a consumer of music and how you love music, it's like really what you want it to be is no bullshit and like an art form. You know?
Exactly.
So if it's like a thing that's out there trying to make money or whatever, that's what it is. You know, like. But if it's just like some music and it's like if you listen to it, the guys appreciate that they have listeners. You know, that's like they're recording it themselves. They don't have to like rely on a deal and shit. It's like it is almost better. It sucks for like guys who have been in the business because it changed and now they don't know what to do. Yeah. But like maybe even new bands, I'm sure it's hard for. But it's just a new thing, you know.
Yeah, I feel like now you just have to tour more to make money. You know
Which
what I mean?
is-
Doing it.
Again, sucks for the artist, but as a fan, you're like, man, I can see these guys a lot, you know.
Exactly.
Especially if they put on a great live show that you want to keep seeing. Like,
I haven't seen live music in a while. Kind of a drag.
yeah, dude, we gotta go see some live music, man. We gotta have like an out-of-body heavy metal experience while we do it too.
For sure.
Dude, that's why this movie's cool. Imagine having like a crazy like just some music you're jamming to, but you're also fighting dragons that are made of tits. You're like, whoa, dude.
Who hasn't thought of that?
Yeah. Like, imagine if it's just like you're like you go see Diarrhea Planet, or like imagine
I
like
haven't seen them.
Yeah, you should.
By the way, we're gonna do them soon.
Oh yeah, they're coming up. They're gonna be a future episode. But right now we're killing it on soundtracks, man.
Yeah, soundtrack month.
Yeah, we got some gems coming up.
It's
from our secret stash
because we have to narrow it down to 4.
Yeah, we do actually have a lot more soundtracks than I gave us credit for starting this month.
Yeah, it was tough.
At the same time, though, we picked some fucking gems.
Yeah,
I feel like the ones we have lined up are. You guys are gonna love it.
Well, I'm gonna love it, even if you don't. All 4 of you.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna enjoy myself. Isn't that all that matters? But yeah, imagine like your craziest like concert experience. Like you're totally in the music. It's a crazy fucking fight.
Yeah.
You're doing some shit, and then all of a sudden like, dragons come and you gotta fight the dragons. You know. That's why heavy metal was like. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I feel like you'd get that at a music festival. I'd do if I went to one of those. I would do so many drugs.
Yeah, but that's like sort of what those are for.
Yeah.
They're not even for the music, you know. I mean, I guess I don't know. They have stuff like Bonnaroo and stuff that's music.
I mean, they have a lot of music festivals. They got Riot Fest and
I went to Riot Fest and it was fucking awesome.
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
I broke a guy's tooth because he was being a dick, trying to kill me in the like Rancid.
Trying to kill you, huh?
Yeah, like because dude, people got fucked up in like the pit during like Rancid. And they were like, people were getting trampled and drug out. They looked like dead bodies, getting pulled from a crowd. It was nuts. No one got that seriously injured, but people got like knocked out and trampled and kicked around like fucking rag dolls and shit. It was fucking nuts. And like I had to like, it took every bit of my might to not have that happen to me. And like some guy was like trying to like basically stand where I was standing, so he kept grabbing like my hoodie, like my hood, and like trying to pull me into like the dirt and shit. So eventually I just like, instead of fighting like to stay standing anymore, I just turned around and
beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, I just like punched him in the face and broke his tooth, and then my hand was all bloody, and the fucking all of a sudden I felt like someone grabbed me from behind after I punched him and like pulled me over the guardrail, and I was like, oh fuck. And then I realized it was like security, and I'm like, oh good, someone's not gonna kill me.
Yeah.
And they're like, you gotta leave, and they like walked me out, and I just walked right back in. And
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
It was fine. That was like a punk rock music festival, you know? That was like aggression. Like it's not
Those
like
are the best kind, though.
Nah, because the kind you're talking about is like just one where it's like we're fucked up, man. Yeah. I love doing shrimps, bro. Yeah, like me too, dude.
I mean, not necessarily.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a fan of just going, yeah. If there's a lot of sweet bands at a music festival, fuck, man. We should put one together. We should do like Wayne Stock.
Start a Kickstarter, man. GoFundMe.
Dude, let's put together the most badass concert right now. Think about this. Who do we want to get on the bill? Dude, I'll tell you right now, headlining, Huey Lewis. And the News.
No.
Dude, no.
You're not putting this together. That's it. You're not doing it.
No, dude, just
nobody will come.
Yeah, they will. Get a bunch
Nobody is gonna come to see Huey Lewis's
No.
giant cock on stage.
I'm not saying
playing
he's
some
gonna
Back to the
show-
Future shit.
Why is it always his cock with you? I'm not. Hey, there's ladybugs fucking on the TV. We just left Netflix running, and now a nature documentary's on of a ladybug porno.
It knows us too well, man.
Dude, 2 ladybugs.
We know what you want to see.
Dude, ladybug cock is weird. They show penetration in this. This is. He's got some good moves though.
Yeah.
Mr. Ladybug.
Yeah.
They're doing it doggy style.
I guess that's the
on a
only way you
leaf.
can really do it as a bug, you know.
Yeah. Especially have that shell.
Yeah.
Very cumbersome.
Yeah. What were we talking about before we started talking about ladybugs fucking?
I don't know. What a total derailing of our whole.
Oh yeah. Huey Lewis.
Oh no. Okay. Here's the thing.
Coming.
Why not? Just get everyone
They
we
can
like.
have like a shitty second stage off.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying he'll be one of the headliners, but like, I'm just saying that'll make it super eclectic because you get that, you get him, you get like Wu-Tang Clan, you get like Deer Tick.
Everyone's like, that's weird. I have to go.
Yeah, dude.
Deer Tick's going.
Yeah.
Gotta go see Huey Lewis.
Dude, they do a duet with Huey. That'd be fucking sick.
We gotta get Polaris guy.
Show up. Polaris? Yeah.
They need to show up as Polaris.
Yeah, all the same guys.
Yeah.
Can't just be him.
Yep.
Trying to pass it off. That guy looks pretty crazy now.
I have no clue what it looks like.
Just
I
disheveled.
imagine he.
Just a disheveled street musician.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Which is pretty much all he ever was.
Yeah.
That guy is interesting of like how it's like he's stayed like cool, mysterious garage band guy for his whole career. You know what I mean?
It is strange.
And he was on a hit TV show, you know?
Yeah.
So being on that and still being like a I barely know about him music guy. Because he does have a lot.
P&P wasn't really a hit.
Huh?
P&P?
Yeah, it was. It was a like.
They only did 2 seasons of it.
They had 3, I think.
Was it 3?
Yeah.
Either
Well,
way, I don't think
every kid loved it. You know, it was on a primetime Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it might have been.
Oh, we finished another side.
It just sneaks up on us every time, man.
Rascally
We're never
sides.
like just in time. Like we gotta get ready to switch
be right
sides
back.
pretty soon. It's coming up.
right.
Here it is.
All right.
Here.
So we just looked up. We just saw a video of. It's basically the 116 images NASA selected, right, in like the 70s.
Yeah, 77.
It's 160 images sent out on a golden record into space to. Basically, they're designed to explain to aliens what the human race was like.
I don't know. I feel like if I'm an alien and I find this, I'll be like, destroy them!
Yeah. Well, dude, actually, they have the video that appears to the aliens, and it's really cool. It's really cool to watch it and see.
It's like it's more like a slideshow, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's like but they have it posted online as a video slideshow.
Okay, right on.
It's look it up if you guys can, because it's really really interesting.
We'll put a link to it on the Instagram or something.
Here's what it says. What is on the golden record? It says, well, any aliens who come across the golden record are in for a treat. It contains 160 images encoded in analog from depicting scientific knowledge, human anatomy, human endeavors, and the terrestrial environment. These images appear in color in the video above, but all of them on the record are black and white except for 20 of them. Spoken greetings in more than 50 languages, a compilation of sounds from Earth, nearly 90 minutes of music from around the world. Notably missing here are the Beatles, who reportedly wanted to contribute Here Comes the Sun, but couldn't secure permission from their record company. For the video above, I chose to include Dark Was the Night by Blind Willie Johnson, a 1927 track Sagan described as haunting and expressive of kind of cosmic loneliness. The committee also made space for messages from the President of the United States.
I also
Jimmy
read
Carter.
that Carl Sagan, like, he refused to put images of, like, poverty, war, you know,
Yeah,
disease, famine, all that shit.
Yeah.
Which was probably a good idea.
Yeah, just leave it out, I guess. But I mean, it's a big part of.
Yeah.
Might
it
as well.
is.
I mean, and it's weird that he did that if you think about it, because the video is sort of like a. This is like, check us out after we're already gone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So he didn't have much faith in the human race anyway, it doesn't sound like. But, would you say that thing, how far from Earth is it now?
It's just, I think it's about to enter interstellar space, or it's in interstellar space so far. I think there's kind of some controversy surrounding whether or not everyone agrees whether or not it is or isn't in interstellar space.
Well, you said it's traveling at 11 miles a second or
Yeah.
something. That's fucking fast.
Yeah.
I wonder how.
It's pretty fast. And even, you know, it just makes you.
What if
wonder,
aliens.
like, everything's fucking huge.
Dude, what if aliens see it and they come here and they're like, the fuck? This isn't the 70s? Yeah. They're like, fuck.
Come
dude,
out of
they-
their spaceship and fucking their disco.
The vacation video didn't even show all these dead, dying people. What's all this war and shit?
Yeah.
Made me come here. I'm gonna destroy this place. It's awful.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think we'll be alive in 5 billion years?
No, I mean, it basically said in the video that in 5 million years, the evolution of the sun will have fried us all to a crisp.
Was it 5 million or 500 million?
500 million.
Yeah. Oh, I think I find it hard to believe that we'll make it out of the century.
I sort of think that aliens already know about us, but they're just like, man, I'm not fucking with them, dude. It's like we're a bad neighborhood.
Yeah.
they're like,
Failed
like,
experiment.
They're like, what's wrong with that planet? It's sick, dude.
I
It's
think
fucking dying.
It's almost to the point where it's like, if they're, you know, obviously if there are aliens, they're so much smarter than us. Then like they probably look at us like we look at an ant.
Yeah.
They're just like, I'm not gonna bother it. It's just doing its thing.
I could smash
You know
it, but
You know?
you know. Yeah, dude, you're probably right, dude. If the universe really is that
So
vast,
primitive.
Yeah. Well, imagine the kind of technology that exists and way more advanced than us, because there is that stuff. I mean, if you think about it, if the universe is never ending. Like imagine
If the
like,
universe never ends and there is a planet that looks just like Earth that has this apartment and we're sitting here and you're wearing a red flannel instead of a blue flannel. That's what infinite means.
No way, dude. I prefer blue.
Just
But
saying,
in
man.
another universe, I might prefer
Yeah.
red.
In another universe, we're rock stars. We're not even in another universe, on another planet. We're rock stars,
Damn,
and we're breaking at the seams right now.
dude.
What we're doing.
We're about to end up bloated characters of ourselves, hating each other and dead on the toilets. Our own respective toilets. Damn, dude. There's just another world where people are like, just grow out of the ground like mushrooms.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm
another
saying.
dude was born today. Yeah,
That's like people. It's hard, it's tough for someone to grasp.
That is a crazy
infinite,
thing
though,
to wrap
because
your
it's
mind
like, you know, if something's infinite, eventually it's gonna have to repeat.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to repeat infinitely many times.
That might be the key.
You know what I mean?
Time travel. You know? No, if you think about
we
it, it's
get
like,
into
yeah,
all
if
this
it's
existential stuff.
truly
Stuff's fascinating
infinite,
to me, though.
yeah. If it's truly infinite, yeah, then there's another universe somewhere right now where the exact same thing is happening.
Right, 'cause
We're talking the exact same
Yeah,
words
and
into a podcast.
If particles can only be arranged in a finite number of ways, even though it's a huge number, it'll have to repeat eventually.
But on crazy other spectrums, it's like all laws of science might not apply. You know? So it's like everything you know is like, fuck that, it's out the window.
Or like, you know, there's a planet where we're all walking around with just dicks on our face.
Yeah. We got a dick where our nose usually hangs.
We fuck with our noses, you know what I mean?
Dude, that's how I picture there's some alien chicks like that where they're like, their vagina is a mouth. It looks like the alien mouth. It's like a big mouth with a littler mouth coming out trying to bite your cock.
What would be the incentive to mate if you're gonna?
I don't know, maybe there's a puss on her
You can only
face.
mate once.
Maybe her mouth is a vag.
Yeah. You just stay away from the.
I'm only into blowjobs. Yeah.
Or what if it's like the females just kill the males and eat their heads afterwards? You know what I mean?
Like that movie Species?
Yeah.
You ever seen that? Where it's
Yeah,
like a
I've seen
hot
that.
chick that's secretly an alien. That's how mantises fuck. It's like they fuck and then the other mantis just bites the male's head off and eats him slowly. Just like lays in bed and eats him.
terrible.
Yeah.
You know?
But it doesn't really go like that. Must be weird being a young male mantis. Like.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna die tomorrow.
My mother's
You're like, how do you feel?
well, my mother bit my father's head off right after conceiving me, and was never really around, you know, due to that. So
I can picture that on like a reality TV show.
Yeah.
In like some weird other world.
Yeah. Like, dude, that a real world of like aliens and
Yeah,
shit.
it's like Jerry Springer, but just mantis people.
That's what's fucked up is if we found aliens before they found us and we could get to them and we had the technology like before them, that's what we would do. That's what humans would do. They'd grip up a bunch of different weird aliens,
Yeah.
put them into a room and make it a reality show.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
That's fucked up. I mean, they might take one. They might bring one back here, kill it, and dissect it, and then they'll just bring like a whole room of them.
I don't know. I think if aliens ever just show up, I don't think we as a human species will be able to handle that.
Yeah, dude. We're all just
Society will break down.
Yeah, dude.
You know.
Yeah, we would go.
We
nuts.
just shove them into District 9
Yeah, they'd see us rioting.
before they kill us all.
Yeah, they'd show up, and the second we saw their ship, we'd all start rioting and killing each other, and they'd be like, "I'm out of here."
Oh, aliens, man.
I wish life was like Star Wars. Which, by the way, another
That'd be terrifying.
another one of those "you're the chosen one" type movies. you
Yeah,
know?
that's true.
God damn, it's everything.
That's a common theme.
Like Harry Potter has that. Like Mighty Max.
That's
You remember?
probably the most
You
common
remember-
theme.
Dude, you remember Mighty Max?
Yeah, Norm?
Yeah.
Norman?
Norman was the shit.
Yeah, Norman, man.
Virgil, he was like a
Yeah.
little chicken.
I forgot all about that.
Dude, that was a badass show.
I always wanted that hat.
Yeah, that could just take you through
Yeah.
portals into.
Yeah, I remember
That was
they
the
had,
coolest
like,
show
those
when you were a
little
kid.
toys too.
Yeah.
It was basically like Polly Pocket
Yeah,
for dudes.
for dudes. Yeah. It was like a cool, and they were awesome because they were all just different monsters.
Yeah.
You would unfold them into like a castle, and you
I
have
had
like a
couple
tiny
Star
Mighty
Wars
Max guy in there.
ones. Yeah.
What?
I had a couple Star Wars ones. They were cool.
Yeah, that were sort of like the
I
same.
was always really into Transformers when I was a kid.
Yeah, Transformers were the shit.
Like, I had a million of those things, man.
That and like Ninja Turtles action figures.
Yeah.
I just had different ones. Then they actually had transforming Ninja Turtles for a while. Dude, toys are. Dude, I wish I was still into
They don't
toys.
make toys like they used to.
Yeah.
They really don't.
We should get a couple cool toys. Fuck it, man.
Yeah,
It's the last time I
we
had some
should.
toys to play with.
Honestly, it's like I've looked at the Transformers they make now, and they're like shitty.
Yeah,
They're like,
well, they used to be.
They're too dumbed down.
They used to be kind of
I mean,
complex.
they used to be. Yeah, they did.
It took you like a while to like learn how to do it.
Transformer. You
Yeah.
could read the directions, but you never did.
Dude, they even had like
Now it's
McDonald's
like- it's
toys
like-
of like Transformers that were
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And it's like now it's like they're too easy, and they, you know, I remember having huge ones. They don't make the big ones anymore.
And also now you can't even buy Legos that aren't themed like fucking Star Wars.
Yeah, you
or,
can't just
like-
buy fucking
Yeah,
Legos.
just make your own fucking.
You can
city
buy
or
just
your
bags
own
of them
whatever.
online and shit though, but they're expensive as
Yeah.
fuck.
Why do they charge so much for them?
Because they're Lego and they can't.
Although I do want to go to Legoland. There's a Legoland here that is
Really?
like a big one, I guess. It's not like Legoland, but it's like the the Lego store, but it's like a bigger, more interesting one. They have more shit.
I
And
miss Legos, man.
I
Legos
love
were the
Legos
shit.
when I was a kid, man.
Oh, who didn't?
Fuck, man. I want to get stoned and build Legos now.
I think they're like number one for a toy company. Like, Lego, dude.
There was a phase for whatever
They make
reason.
everything.
Like me and my brother started building Legos when we were younger. We built like one set, and then my dad was like, "That thing's pretty cool." My stepdad. And then he just started buying Legos and making them himself. Really? Just like made a shit ton of Legos, and then one day he's just like, "Oh well, I made some Legos." And then he took them all apart and put them into boxes, and then we just still have them, I think. Or maybe he sold them. I think he sold them on eBay right after that. Oh, Stevie Nicks is.
Dude, she was another hottie from back in the day.
Stevie Nicks is gorgeous, man.
Oh, for sure.
I always thought she was, and her voice is just so warm and soothing.
Yeah.
God damn it! Now I have to Google Stevie Nicks for our enjoyment.
It almost sounds like she's got an older voice.
Yeah, like
she actually was. You know what I mean?
Like that voice doesn't belong to her. It came from
Yeah.
some old soul. She's
Like
so,
some old soul is singing through her body.
she's so sexy.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, you know how you always have like you've never canceled like magazine subscriptions from years and years ago.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
So we
like
just
how I get all the time.
Yeah,
and
just-
Maxim and shitty magazines.
every magazine in the world we just get here, and today we got. Hang on a second. I got the mail. I'm gonna see what we got.
Rolling Stone.
We got Rolling Stone, and on the cover is Adele. I'll tell you, I think not. I mean, it's not like this is an attractive picture. She's just like in a towel, looking sad or something.
I think it's pretty attractive.
But I'm saying, I always thought Adele was really fucking attractive. I don't care what anyone says, man.
It's because she's got some pipes, man.
Well, yeah, but I mean, she just also is beautiful.
Yeah.
To me, I mean, there's some pictures of her in here where you're just like, except for I gotta flip through it's like all ads.
Yeah, you
Why
gotta
do you
flip
even?
through a million advertisements.
You gotta
I'm
cancel
canceling
these.
that shit.
Yeah, you gotta figure out how to cancel these magazines, man.
They just charged me too.
Really?
$20. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, you finally are starting to see
Yeah.
where it is?
Yeah.
Cancel that shit. It's been probably charging you for a long time. You
I
could
think
be,
it's like, yeah, probably.
you could be rich by now. I don't know. Here's pictures of her. I mean, even here, like, I don't know. I can get into her. She's just my kind of.
Yeah.
I think she's sexy. Is that her husband? Just like a.
I think so. Just a normal guy.
Fatter bearded guy?
Yeah.
If they ever break up, I'm moving in. Moving in on it.
There she is. Just,
I think he's grabbing her ass.
An armful of
Grammys.
I think they just had a baby.
Did they?
Yeah.
I mean, good for them. There's her just like shaking hands with Prince Charles.
Is that Prince Charles?
It's like, I love your music so much. Oh, thank you. Oh, she looks good here. I like.
She's the one, man. That's what we're talking about. She's the chosen one.
She's the chosen one.
It says so right there.
Oh, they got a picture of Keith Richards in here. Huh?
Oh my God.
It's looking.
He looks like fucking Skeletor.
Dude, he does look
like the Crypt Keeper with a guitar.
Dude, he looks like he peered into the ark.
Yeah.
While he was shredding. While he was shredding a guitar,
Like,
someone opened the ark.
Everybody else got burned alive, and he just like looked at it for an extra second.
Would you sell your soul to Satan if you could just be the sickest guitar player ever?
Oh yeah.
You would?
Yeah. What
No
do I
question
need
about
for?
it. Yeah, you're right. I would too. What the fuck am I doing with my soul, dude? Nothing.
Wasting it away.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I think that might be it, man. I think
We made it.
We made it through a whole four-sider.
Wow.
Are you guys still alive out there?
We forgot all about you.
Hello. Is
anyways,
anybody there?
Thanks for listening. Next week we got another soundtrack coming at you.
Yeah, and be sure to keep checking the Instagram because we might drop some hints on what's coming up for you.
Yeah. Don't forget, send us what cartoon character would you like to fuck?
Yeah, please don't forget to send us your choice for most fuckable cartoon character.
It's vital that you send that to
We're
us.
very curious. So, all right, tune in next week. See what we got for you.
Later.